Adventures of Sonic Episode 19, The Mystery of the Missing High Tops. Sonic and Tails get chased by some ugly-looking flying robots, and Sonic goes into a tornado and gets through a wall and has to pull Tails up to him instead of Tails following him from common sense. Then he uses another tornado to defeat a robot. The town of MacGuffin, according to newspapers, declaring this day Sonic Appreciation Day, but immediately the game is given away because someone calls someone saying that Sonic's wearing the shoes he can't run without. I wonder if that will lead to anything. Sonic gets approached by a Sonic merchandise salesman who pulls his cheek. He's such an idiot. He should be nicer to Sonic. Though again, Sonic's got an ego, so maybe he somehow didn't recognize Sonic and thought it was just a mask. That's stupid. At least he leaves. A giant robot shows up and Scratch mentions a tracking device. For some reason, Grounder doesn't know which lever controls the left foot of the robot. Sonic ties up the mecha's legs with cloth. This is why mechas should never have legs. The robot falls down, making me think of how fortunate it is that it didn't cause collateral damage. And an ugly girl falls off of the roof of the building and needs Sonic to rescue her. Why was she up there in the first place if she was gonna scream for help? She apparently jumped on purpose. No, not for that reason, because that'd be dark, but instead to make Sonic meet her. She's a creepy fangirl of his, but Sonic's creeped out since she pulls gum out of her mouth, and when he leaves, she swears revenge. Someone kicks Sonic over wearing a military suit and hits him on the back. This is supposed to be Sonic Appreciation Day! I don't buy that Sonic would be treated this badly at all. It turns out the guy is able to race Sonic and keep up with him just fine, with Sonic barely winning. That makes no sense. It says that he used to be really jealous of Sonic for constantly beating him in races. I'm really suspicious of this guy. No way he doesn't still hold a grudge. Especially since he keeps attacking Sonic. Sonic should have immediately known it was Coconuts because of the monkey ears and lame voice. And instead he runs away looking like an idiot. Robotnik plays cards with a robot that communicates by a screen with images on it. Robotnik loses and he blasts him with a laser because he didn't program him to win against him. That's his own fault. Robotnik acts as if a town having Sonic Appreciation Day is a new thing. Am I really supposed to believe this is the first time this would ever happen and it would be exclusive to one town? That's dumb. Robotnik plans against Sonic for it and some gas is sprayed into Tails and Sonic's bedroom as they sleep. Maybe this is why they shouldn't have a set home, since Robotnik would know where it is. Sonic wakes up barefoot, unable to run without his high tops, which are apparently shoes. He runs around in his socks and his feet feel too hot, and Tails gets excited about solving the mystery of who stole the shoes, being optimistic. It should be obvious that's one of the evil robots, or at least that's the first thing they should assume. I really love that even in this continuity, they bothered to explain why Sonic can run around just fine. His shoes. Because idiot plot, Coconuts was still in Sonic's closet by this point sleeping just so that Sonic could tie him up. Why am I being shown a flashback when for all I know Coconuts is lying? He says that he wanted to be the one to get Sonic, but a tube shot gas and put him to sleep. Sonic believes him because Coconuts wants to kill him, not steal shoes. It's weird that gas would put a robot to sleep. Sonic says someone cut a hole in a metal door and the lock's been picked. Tails says that the guy who raced Sonic might be the one who stole the shoes, and he sits on top of his shirt, pulling him constantly. Sonic figures out that with feet that big, what would he do with his shoes? That's no excuse. He could have hid them. The whole reason he would have theoretically took them is to spite Sonic. He doesn't need to wear the shoes. The guy tells Sonic that robots are going to destroy the town with lackluster acting. And he tells Sonic he's still a hero even if he can't run fast. Sonic remembers the creepy fangirl and accuses her of sneaking into his room. She cries and says she'll give them back, but since it's so early in the episode, I guess she's a red herring, and that's true. So 2 different people snuck into Sonic's room when he was asleep and he didn't notice, and neither did Tails. What kind of security does this hotel have? Why? What? Wouldn't there be a bodyguard guarding his room since he's Sonic? Sonic tells her not to be ashamed of stealing from his bedroom, which isn't a good message, even if the thing she stole was very minor. I guess it's novel that the creepy fangirl's an OC and not Amy. Sonic says he'll lure the mecha of Scratch to him, and then he jumps away, letting them go up a ride. Coconut shows up out of nowhere and hits Sonic away, warning Scratch. However, another Deus Ex Machina happens, as Sonic has another stupid disguise he shouldn't have at all. At least Coconut doesn't fall for it. Why the hell isn't he the only robot minion? The creepy fangirl puts gum on him, telling him he talks too much when he's an underutilized character who's better than Scratch and Grounder by far and logically shouldn't have escaped when he was tied up earlier. Scratch and Grounder get flattened really easily. So easily that I blinked and I missed it. And he puts them in an envelope he somehow has. Sonic says that when he found Coconut sleeping in the closet, he didn't have the sneakers. You know, Sonic said earlier that he's not about brains, so why is it Tails the one who's figuring out this mystery?
It's a mystery! We'll be detectives!
You know that's not how I work. I'd rather use my feet than my head.
It's so dumb. Sonic is hogging all the competence. Why have Tails at all then? Sonic then finds his shoes in the Sonic merchandise salesman's shop. Sonic calls the dog cop Fido, and he doesn't react to that at all for some reason, when it should be offensive. Robotnik gets a shirt that has Sonic talk to him on it, and the Sonic Says message is about stealing being wrong, using Sonic the fangirl as a victim of the message, when Sonic said, "Don't be ashamed of stealing" to her earlier. If she's not cut out for stealing, why did she do it in the first place? This was a surprisingly good story, being a mystery where Sonic figures out who stole his shoes, but once again he hogs all the competence because it should have been Tails who was figuring everything out, not Sonic. Sonic even said that he's not about brains and stuff, and that turned out to be the opposite of foreshadowing, which is bad writing. This could have given Tails a spot in the limelight, but 19 episodes in and he's still as useless as ever. He has occasional moments, but those are occasional. Also, Sonic wasn't given proper appreciation on Sonic Appreciation Day, which is completely ridiculous. As is the idea that this is the first town to have this day, and it's just one town.